Good morning. My name is Tyler, and welcome to Caribbean Cargotecture. Join along in the construction of the Tidy, a 640 square foot, 2-container guest house located here on St. Croix, United States Virgin Islands. This will be my first build, along with 2 other models planned in the future. My wife and I moved here with the goal of building affordable, hurricane-resistant housing that's constructed much faster than traditional concrete method. So, join along and enjoy the build. Just thought I'd take some time to talk about the property here itself. So this is a half an acre, and I have my 2 containers on site, the basis for the house. This property has 3 mahogany trees, which provide excellent shade. There's also a calabash tree, as well as a very, very cool cactus in the corner there. So this should be a great place for this first house. This is a picture from the top of the lot before the containers got delivered. This looks down at the mahogany trees and the first house build site in the distance. This is a picture from the bottom of the lot, so the first house will end up going to the left of the trees. These are the final approved plans of the house. The house will be 640 square feet with essentially 2 full bedrooms and bathrooms. The primary bedroom has an attached full bath, and the office pictured will have a Murphy bed, and there is also a half bath with an outdoor shower space. 2 decks are in the plan as well, with the larger being 16 by 8. Lastly, the house will sit up 7 feet high for storage underneath and my cistern to sit underneath as well. Out here on site, each foundational column is marked out, all 12 of them, with the cistern in the middle. So this will get dug out first thing in the morning. Here's one complete footer. Ended up getting 4 done. We're using the corner pocket of the container to bend, which wasn't going very well, so my site work guy ended up lending me his bender, and it works amazing. So getting these done. Alright, so second day complete on site. Got everything laid out for my site work guy. He got kind of hung up today with another thing, so he's coming tomorrow morning. But we were able to build 4 footings for the house. There's a total of 12, so we're a third of the way there. We'll get the rest of the footings done tomorrow and get everything dug out in the morning. So look forward to that. Hopefully final inspection maybe Monday. We were constructing the footings when my site work guy started digging for the cistern. The cistern on the plans is 20 feet long, 6 feet wide, and 6 feet tall. When he got down about 2 feet, he got our attention, and we saw that the topsoil was still there, so we had to keep going down an additional 2 more feet to get to hardtack soil. So we ended up going 4 feet down in total, which I'm not too mad about because I'm adding an extra 2 feet to my cistern, which will give me an additional 2,000 gallons of water. So 5,000 gallons instead of 3. So for those who don't know, in St. Croix there is no central plumbing. You are self-reliant on your own cistern. So basically all the water comes off your roof, you trap it in your cistern, and that's what you use to do dishes and shower, etc. So it's one of the most important parts of the house. Day 4 on site, just got dug out for the cistern yesterday. Today we're forming it up and gonna get our gravel in there, get the poly sheet on top of that, and start the rebar. Alright, so we got the cistern base all formed up. We got the gravel in there, the poly sheeting, so up next is the rebar. So getting ready to get that all tied. Here we are starting the bar work for the cistern base. The rebar work on the cistern base is way overbuilt with number 5 bar on 8-inch centers. I explained also that cisterns are very important because that's your primary and only source of water. So overbuilding here is the name of the game in an environment with possible hurricanes and earthquakes. A really important part of the cistern is the water stop that goes between the cistern base and the cistern walls in the cold joint. It's not possible to find that on the island, so my buddy helping me had to bring it down on the airplane from Connecticut. So Very grateful to Mr. Jorgen for helping me out. First pour day, cistern base, and this 12 by 12 patio. As I explained earlier, this cistern base is way overbuilt. It's 10.5 inches thick and required 6 yards of concrete. Another yard of concrete was required for the 12 by 12 patio. Working the cistern hole with 8-inch rebar on center was very difficult, but we had to force the wet concrete to the outside of the forms as it was getting held up by the suspended water stop at the cold joint. My buddy and I were getting pretty gassed, so I was shocked and very appreciative when the driver of the truck got in with us and helped us get everything done. Thankfully, the patio pour was pretty straightforward, but man, I can't thank that driver enough for what he did with us. Concrete trucks here on St. Croix typically hold 7 yards. Given the cistern base was 6 yards, I figured this was a perfect opportunity to get started on the patio. If you noticed earlier, the patio is in the plans. I just merely made it a little bigger and put it actually in the backyard. So, with this done, I actually have a flat surface to work off of in the future, and it just helps in general. So, stay tuned for episode 2, in which I'll be doing the footers and the rest of the cistern.